What's up, guys? Hope you're doing great. This is your boy Kobe Shots, and in today's video, we are going to have yet another chat with yet another creative, a very unique one, of course. And I'm going to leave it to her to tell us who she is, introduce herself to us in brief, or even she can elaborate and go deep, because that's what we do over here on Creative Chat. So I've been your host, and I'm going to be your host yet again today on Creative Chat, and I'm with.
Hello guys, my name is Vera. I'm a cook and I'm a photo model.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a cook and a photo model, Vera.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with the cook part. All right.
Okay.
You commercialize what you do, right?
Yes, I
All right.
do.
I can understand that a lot goes into what you do.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
But first
Lots.
of all, before we go into the reason why we're here, we need to, of course, get to know about you, your education, history, the background, the things that you've accumulated in terms of experience, all the things that you've done, yeah, to get you where you are today.
So far, I'm done with my degree, my
Okay.
first degree. So I'm still opening doors for other opportunities to
Yeah.
go for my masters and all. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay.
for now, I'm done with my first degree.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that, I realized since I'm waiting to further my education, I just want to pursue my cooking
Ambition, or I
ambition
mean
and
your
yeah,
interest.
just interest, and
Yeah.
then also with my photo modeling thing. Yeah,
Okay.
so far I'm doing both of them, and
Okay.
everything is going on well.
Okay. That's wonderful. What has
Yeah.
been your biggest inspiration? Doing
Ah,
what you really love best.
my mom, my
Okay.
mom is my biggest inspiration. Why? Because that woman, she's so talented.
Okay.
I really look up to her because she does so many things like she's a hairstylist, she's an event planner, she's a cook, she does all those kind of things. So I think I took most of the cooking from her.
Okay.
Yeah, because she does the cooking, the baking,
Wow.
yeah, and everything. So I took that
That from
part,
her.
yeah,
Yeah,
from
you took
her.
after her in
So
that sense. All right. That's wonderful. I mean, when you're pursuing what you really love, there's always going to be a drive, something that initiated the spark. So that's been your mom,
yeah.
and she still inspires you, I can say.
Yeah.
All right. You've commercialized what you do, right?
Yes,
You
I
make
have.
money out of it. You've
Yeah.
monetized your art. Okay. Looking at where you are, I can assume that, I mean, according to your accent, I can tell with confidence that you have a background from a foreign land.
Yes, I
Okay. All
do
right. Can
have.
you open up on that?
All right. I'm half Ghanaian, half Nigerian.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Okay.
my my mom is Nigerian and my dad is Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yes, so
Okay.
that's why I have that asset. But it looks lovely.
So, I mean, striking a difference between the delicacies you can prepare that originates from Nigeria and
Mhm,
Ghana,
Ghana.
which ones, I mean, overpowers the other in terms of what you
Oh,
normally make?
because I'm here, so I would say more
Lots
of
of.
the Ghanaian dishes.
Okay. For how
Yeah.
long have you been here, anyway?
For 11 years now.
11.
Yep.
11. Then I can tell
Yeah.
that, you've accumulated a lot of, I mean, inspiration from Ghanaian culture in terms of the food and how we present them and all that.
Yes, I
Okay.
have.
How about our language? Have you mastered any Ghanaian language so far?
I think that's my biggest challenge.
So how do you talk to your clients when they get in
I
contact with you?
mostly use the English,
English.
yeah. So
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
All right.
So
But you prepare local delicacies as well, right?
yeah, I do.
Okay. What has been the most challenging dish you've made that originates from Ghana?
I none at the moment.
None.
Yeah.
Okay. At the moment. But
Yes.
what was very difficult to master in the past?
Okay. Maybe the granite soup.
Okay. Okay. Soup, of course. It has
Yes,
to be soup.
soup. Yes,
Yeah.
because I don't really like granite soup, so I was finding it very difficult to learn to be so perfect with how it's been
It's being
prepared.
prepared.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's the only challenge I have.
All right. So, how do you get into contact with clients? How do you monetize? And first of course, how do you advertise? Then we'll move on to how you, I mean, negotiate with clients if
Yeah.
they are
Okay.
thinking about, I mean, a budget or whatever. But first of all, let's get this across. You don't just um, deliver to individuals only, but to
No.
events as well.
Yes.
Okay. So, tell me on a regular, if a client confronts you, what normally transpires?
First of all, that's what word should I use? Um, I look very adorable. So with that,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, everyone wants to like. She's really a cook. So if she's really a cook, we want to try her food, something like that. We want to taste the food. We want to see how tasty her food is. So
Okay,
yeah, I think, and I'm very confident with my food. I'm very,
of course.
yeah, I'm
Of
very
course, you've
confident.
mastered it over
Yeah,
the years, so you're very comfortable
yes, I'm
when, I
okay
mean,
with every
presenting them.
dish.
Yeah.
And so when the client walks up to me, mostly my food is based on pre-orders
Okay.
because I realize most of the individuals or the society, they are busy with work, so
Yeah.
they don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
And also I was like, oh, why don't I start this
Business.
business and
Yeah.
make it weekend meals or week meals, like in large or medium size orders.
Quantities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that if you're busy at work, you get home, you tired, you have your food in your fridge.
Yeah.
Yes, from Kitchen Mistress.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
Okay.
just
We were just about to go into that and what actually inspired that name you coined for yourself. But
okay.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
we are gonna get back to
Okay,
get
so
onto that. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay, let me do that because it's not every day you just call, make place order. I need, so I was like, okay, let me go into the large or medium orders
Yeah.
for a week or weekend meals and something like that. So that was how I got the idea. So you pre-order and I give you the prices, my menu, you choose what you want. Sometimes if I don't have what you have want in my menu, I
Okay.
can also prepare it for you.
Okay.
So you choose and I let you know the size of the bowls and how much it's going to cost, and
Okay.
that's how it goes.
All
So
right.
you tell me when you need your food. You want it tomorrow or the next 2 days or 3 days or something. Since it's pre-ordered, so then I get it ready for you. So
That's
that's how.
wonderful. But how's the patronage? Does it go that fast?
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Okay, is that good?
Because
Business is very good for
yeah,
you.
business is
That's
going well,
wonderful.
very good, and I'm loving it because I have a particular customer. He always wants to eat from my kitchen. And
Okay.
we're like, Vera,
Every time.
yeah, I love your cook. I love your meals.
Your meals,
So
yeah.
I really want to have more of it. And please increase the size and all this. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So I'm very passionate and I
Yeah.
know what my food, the outcome and everything. So
Yeah.
it's fun. It's more like me cooking for myself.
I
So
can
you
tell.
cook with love, with everything.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Doing things for yourself, things that makes you happy, it makes you feel like you're not even working at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what passion is all about. Okay, so how do you advertise your business? Of course, food entails a whole lot.
Yeah.
The presentation in terms of how clients or prospects will see your work and what will entice them. How do you document or how do you advertise your content?
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I wouldn't want to spoil some others' business. But you know the way you garnish your food
Okay.
tells a lot about your food.
Yeah.
And the presentation, the environment, how neat the environment is, how you garnish your meal, the kind of plates you use. Those things matters in food because
Yeah.
it's something you take into
take
your
into your
yeah.
body.
So it has to be very neatly organized and yeah, something like
Has
that.
to look healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very healthy. So I don't know. I would say I have that's should I say skills with how I garnish my meals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the way I garnish my meals, and people were like, "Wow, Kitchen Mistress! I really love the way you garnish. I really want to
Presented.
try
Yeah.
this food. Why? What did you add? What is this green thing? What is this white thing? What is yeah, something like that." So
Yeah.
with the way you present your food says a lot about
Yeah,
your
it does.
your business or everything.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
that's how.
So we can actually relate this to art because art deals with composition, colors, understanding what
Yes.
works with what, and
Yeah.
all that. So it's like it's all working hand in hand,
Yeah.
just like so. But do you have a crew that films or creates your graphic content?
At the moment, I do it myself.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of them, and I must say that there's a bit of skill behind it. How did you learn how to film? In fact, I'm sure they use your phone.
Yeah, I use my phone.
Good. You use a phone, and how do you go about setting up and filming before you deliver it to your client?
I don't know. I just wake up and when I start with it, mostly people want to see how you start with the with the main ingredient, with the raw ingredients. So I make a video. I prep all the raw ingredients. Then I make a video of the ingredients. Then I start with how the start. I start with the cooking, making them know that this is how it's done. Like you start with your oil, your onions, your pepper, your tomatoes, something like that. So I make sure I let them know how the cooking is being started. Yeah, then with that, I pause and take the next video. That's how I've been doing it.
That's how you've been doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So after you've taken documentation of your food in pictures and in video, where do you deposit them in terms of your portfolio, and where most do you get people looking up and responding positively to your work?
I would say I have most of my customers or my clients on
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Snap and then on my IG page, Instagram page.
Okay.
Yes, I have a business page there. So I post most of the videos and pictures there. And my page too, my stories, I post there on my WhatsApp status too. I also post most of the videos and
over there.
Yeah, I have clients there too. So that's how I.
That's how you
everything.
Your content, and you just push it across so that people see it. Okay. Kitchen Mistress.
Yeah.
That's the name, right? That's the brand name that you go about with. And it sounds very befitting because Kitchen Mistress and all that, I mean, your appearance and all that, I mean, it tells about how decent and how healthy your meals are. In fact, a brand name should give someone an idea about what it is that you're going in for.
Yeah.
And Kitchen Mistress is the name. All right. So, can you tell us how you coined that name, or how you came about that name? What inspired it, and what's backing it?
Actually, I chose a different name. That was Meal Mistress.
Okay.
Yeah, from the start. That
Meal
was
Mistress.
Yeah. So when I really wanted to make this business look bigger into the public. So when I went to register the business, I was told the name is used already, the Meal Mistress. So I had to
find a way to change
but
it.
I really wanted to keep the mistress there.
Mistress there.
Yeah, I really
Any
love
particular
it.
reason?
Yeah,
it sounds right.
It sounds right. Yes, and as a cute cook, so the mistress in the kitchen, something like that.
Right,
So I was still thinking of another name to attach to the mistress, but I wasn't getting one. And a special friend, gave me that name, kitchen. So I added it to it. So Kitchen Mistress.
And it sounds just about right.
Yeah,
it's so wonderful because the first time I heard it, I was like, wow. This is nice.
Yeah,
Kitchen Mistress.
It is.
Okay, and do you know where I first found out about you?
No, where?
I was watching a friend's YouTube channel.
Okay.
And came across one video that had you. I think she was visiting you over, and when you came through, then you had a chat over there, and I think it was all about you guys and what you were doing. And I found out about you. I was like, wow. And I noticed that you've also done a couple of shoots as well, and that even moved me further to want to get to work with you. In fact, you've worked on one, or I mean one or two projects already, and I must say that you are very talented and you are enthusiastic about what you do.
Yes, thank
Where did you get that spark, and where did you get that drive, and what excites you so much? Because you're always at par. What moves you?
You have to be your own hero.
Okay.
That's the word that she used. Yeah. You have to fight for yourself. I believe if you don't move on yourself, if you don't fight for yourself, if you don't take that step, everything is just going to lash on you.
Yeah.
So I've been fighting for myself all my life. So it's more like I see that passion, I see that confidence in me that, Vera, you can do this. You can, yes, I can do this. I look photogenic. I'm a good cook, and my food tastes so yummy. So why don't I just go and be so bold into it? So I think that's
what's pushing you.
Yeah,
that's great. That's great. You always have to find that thing that makes you motivated. That gets you always, enticed to do what it is that you love. Okay. So how many photo shoots have you been on? Can you count on top of your head?
I can't count.
What's your best experience ever since you started picking up modeling as an endeavor?
Okay, I would say mm, how confident I am when I'm facing the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, and I found out that at first I was not, I'm antisocial. So
Okay.
yeah, so
Really?
yeah, I am. But I realized that if I don't work on that, I'll not be able to work with
Yeah, with
people.
people. Yeah,
Yes. So
because
I think,
photography, I mean,
yeah,
that deals with people
I think I've been able to work on that. So without boldness and everything, facing the camera, able to give the poses,
and all
strike a pose, and those
that.
stuff. So I think, yeah, that's,
That has been taken care of.
yep.
Okay, okay. Which experience can you tell me that you enjoyed the most? I mean, give us that scenario. Just on top of your head, just explain it and describe it so we can see it.
Okay, I
How
think
was it? Describe how the shoot started and the
it
experience.
was something where I had a shoot in Accra. My manager called me and was like, "You have to be in Accra for a shoot," and we had no idea of how the concept would look like. So when I spoke to the photographer, he was like, "You just bring anything, we work on something." So we had no idea. No idea about. We had no idea about every the shoots or
Mm-hmm.
something. So I just pick up some one or two, three outfits, and when I got there, he was just the only one, and
Mm-hmm.
myself, and we were able to create something
Something wonderful.
so good. And I think so far I've gotten a lot of likes on that
That
particular
particular one.
year. So
Okay.
I think that was the best
All right.
experience so far because it was just two individuals, myself and him, and we
And you
were
could
able
create
to
that.
create something so
Good that people
yeah,
welcomed it with
so
open arms.
unique.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And what has been the worst? Of course, if there's a best, there's definitely going to
Yeah,
be
there's always.
one that you never, I mean, enjoyed. So,
So
can you
far,
tell
should I
us
say I
about
have a
that?
West? So far, I don't really. For now, I don't think
Okay.
I have a West.
Well, what is the biggest challenge being a model, personally?
How exposing your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest challenge. Okay, it depends on the kind of shoots. Sometimes they'll tell you if you do this, it will bring you out to the public. People wants to see that your cute
Yeah.
body of yours and this. I was like, I don't really believe in that. So it depends on the kind of pictures you take and the pose and everything. I think that's my biggest challenge because mostly when I get DMs or collaboration, they want to start with having a bikini shoot with you, which
You always,
means yeah, which means you have
but
to expose your
what do
body.
you think makes them want to ask about that first of all? Because if it has been incessant in
I
that manner,
think
what
now
exactly
in
is
our
that?
society we fancy those kind of things, those kind
Mm,
of pictures. Most
sexually related,
yeah,
yeah.
exposing your
Exposing your
body
body and
and
all that.
get more views, more likes, and
Yeah, I
more
think that's what's in
public.
vogue now.
Yes, yes, yes. So I think that is what they want to start with, and with the photographer using your body to, he's using your body to advertise his work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because he sees more skin to skin, your body, everything, how he's going to edit it, how he's going to make the editing look so well and those things. So I think that's why they really want to go into that
That's what you
bikini. Yeah,
think.
that's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
So
There's this thing also out there that photographers love to touch models a lot and sometimes in the wrong areas, if I should put it that way. Have
yeah.
you encountered such a situation before?
Nah,
But have you heard people talk about
yeah, I've
that?
heard a lot
I
about
mean, what
it.
do you make of that?
Depend on the approach. When you get to the studio, the photographer will ask you, you're going to have a shoot which
Yeah.
entails your them touching your body or
Yeah.
something like that. You should know how you speak to the photographer. Sometimes with the way you carry yourself shows how the photographer will also carry himself
True.
or
True.
herself. Yes, if you carry yourself that loose, he or she knows that, oh, this girl, we
This
can
girl can
easily
just,
touch her body or
yeah,
something. But if you carry yourself so high with that boldness and
keeping your
confidence,
dignity in
yeah,
check. Yeah.
yes. So he
Yeah.
he will be the one to say, oh, can you please apply the oil on your body? Can you please remove this from here? Can you do this with your hair? Can you do this here with yourself? Yeah. Or he will ask a female to help you with that. So I think it depends on how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
That's how it
True.
goes.
True. True. So, what would be your ultimate advice to upcoming models, people who are, I mean, inspired to become models, whatever it is, that's their drive. what are you going to tell them as a biggest advice if they are entering this? Because you yourself, you've had a couple of
Yeah.
experiences, and based on that, what can you tell them so they look
Yeah,
forward to?
I would say they shouldn't rush
Okay.
because I believe if you believe in yourself, you get to where you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see models, real top models exposing themselves. They got to some level before they
They
did
could
that
do that.
kind of
Yeah.
nude or whatever thing they want to do,
Yeah.
photos or whatever. So I don't see them to. I don't want you to rush. Take your time. Don't expose yourself just because you want to be a model, just because you want to get exposed, you want to get the views, you want to get the followers and all. Just take your time and learn from others and see how they grew up to this level
Those
there.
level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just take your time. Don't rush. Don't do things you end up regretting because it's your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
mine. So you have to make sure.
Course.
Yeah, you have to make sure you carry yourself well to the public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a very great advice because people who are inspired to become models, I mean, they go through a series of questioning, I mean, to themselves and as well as people who they get access to. I think that's one of the greatest advices that I've ever had. And I mean, to follow up, how did you get to where you are in terms of modeling? Did you go through lots of hunts, or is there any particular channel that you went through, like a modeling agency or whatever?
Yes, I
Okay.
went through a
Mm-hmm.
modeling agency. I'm actually with a modeling agency.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm under them. Will I say that? Yeah, so any step I have to take, I have to consult my agency before I take
Yeah.
that step. And
Yeah.
if anything, contracts or shoots or whatever comes in, yeah, they will come to me. Vera, we have this offer. Are you okay with it? They will,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
have an agency.
Yeah. So, what is the biggest advantage that you can enjoy from joining an agency?
Yeah, it saves you a lot. Like it makes things even much easier because when you have an agency, you can easily get bigger contracts.
Yeah.
Yes, through the right link, something that's going to benefit you in the future, something like that. Yeah, so
It's really
yeah,
beneficial.
yeah, it
Okay.
is.
Okay. So, I mean, looking at the differences between freelance modeling
Okay.
and joining an
And an agency.
agency, what would you say is the advantage that you can have as being a freelance over um, being with an agency and vice versa?
Yeah, with the freelance,
Mm.
you just get paid and they use you for what they want to use you for, and that's it.
Yeah.
But with the agency, you are there for the time limits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whenever different offers comes, you know you get it. And sometimes even with that one offer, maybe they still want to use it for different
Ideas.
ideas, different concepts and everything all together with that same agency, with that same establishment or something. So you having an agency you work with, it's more different.
It's much more better.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the
yeah,
right choice to
freelance.
go with
Yes.
before maybe if you want to be on
Yeah.
your own.
Yeah.
I think that's really sound. That's really sound. Okay, so yeah, to you guys, you've heard a whole lot from Vera. Vera has been a huge inspiration over here. Okay, she has actually inspired me a whole lot. I am thinking about starting modeling.
You should.
Ah, me?
And I'll manage you.
I'm always behind the camera, you know? Yeah, yeah. And I mean, on the number of occasions that I've worked with you, has been nothing but, I mean, a very great experience. Yeah. You guys have to actually patronize what she does. Not her, but what she does. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, just drawing back to your cookery, can you tell your prospective audience and guests, or should I say customers, right? Cool. Your
Yeah.
clients,
Yeah.
whichever way you put them, tell them, just advertise what you do to them.
With that, oh, okay. I have something special for you guys, so I will show it up
In no time.
in no time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for now, that's what
For now,
I'm.
that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. But Vera, thank you very much. So much. But first of all, before we bring everything to a close, can you tell us where we can find you on social media and any other platform
Yeah,
where
you
we
can
to
find
contact you?
me, yeah, on my food page, my business page.
Okay.
It's Kitchen Mistress. The real kitchen
The
mistress.
real kitchen
Yeah, the
mistress.
real kitchen mistress or kitchen mistress. any of the names, you can find me there. Yes. And on my personal page, you can get me at yes, I'm Pretty V.
Okay.
Yes, I'm Pretty V, or Vera Oduro.
Yeah.
You can get me there. And on Snap, just Pretty V.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
get me there.
Regardless, I'm gonna leave all the links to her social media platforms that she's
Okay.
mentioned down the description below. So check her out and patronize her services. Thank you very much, Vera, once again for honoring us with this down talk,
You're
and we've really
welcome.
learned a whole lot from you. And I know that you guys over there at home have also been inspired. So I would love and always advocate that we patronize young creatives who are doing so well in the space.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like we do every time over here on Creative Chats, we talk about things that inspires us and what can also help you get inspired and motivated to also embark on the journey to attain greatness, like what our creatives have also been able to
Yeah.
get to. All right, so just like we do over here, I've been your host, Kobe Shots, and this has been Vera, and this, of course, has been Creative Chats. And until the next video, I'm gonna catch you later. Have a wonderful day. See ya.
Hi.